Welcome, 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 everybody, to the newest episode of Poppy and Juice. Um, I'm Poppy,
I'm Juice.
and we're Poppy and Juice. um, cool. So obviously we are not in the same room together.
No, we're not.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if we were, because like, why are we doing a Zoom call?
I know, right? Tell the people where you
But
at now.
yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania currently. I had to
Nice.
fly over here for a work emergency. So I am here now, and I'll be here for the next couple weeks, being able to go home on the weekends, thank God. But anyways, we still needed to bring to you a new episode of Poppy and Juice. And today's topic is a juicy one.
Not my kind of
Because,
juicy.
oh,
Not mine kind of juicy. Yeah.
but basically we're going to talk about our favorite like anime video games.
So I
By
did
the
have a
way,
question about that. Do you mean like anime
before
inspired
you ask
or
that,
okay?
sorry, I am noticing your title boxing wraps on the shelf behind you. Respect.
Oh yeah, I do have them back there. Yeah. Yeah. It's just the boxing club where me and Brian used to box. Well, I still
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was
go
fun.
every now and then, but yeah, it's whatever.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
I still haven't been able to work out with my punching bag because I got my punching bag finally, but I haven't
That's
been able
good.
to work out. But anyway, sorry. Go ask the question you asked.
So the question was, so is this anime inspired included or like exclusively like it's based off of an anime, or it could be just Japan based or Chinese based, or what are we doing? Or all of the above?
All of the above, I would say.
All of the above.
That
Okay,
makes things,
perfect.
yeah. I mean, that makes things easier for us too. So,
Okay, so I don't have
um,
any particular order of list or whatever.
uh-huh.
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you want, I haven't come up with like any top threes or anything like that either. We could just kind of talk about, whatever we want to talk
Yeah.
about, really. But
Uh,
what are some of the ones? I mean, let's get
you already know.
the
You already
cat.
know.
Let's
You
get
already
the
know.
cat out of the bag. Let's address the elephant in the room right away.
Okay.
If,
You know what? I'm gonna show you what I did today. That's what I'm gonna do.
ooh,
Give me 1 second.
okay.
Let me see if I can find this on a different screen real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull this up. Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on. I don't think it worked.
No worries. Yeah,
I don't know. Hold
because
on. Hold on. Oh, I think I got it.
oh, sick.
Can you hear it?
No.
No. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we'll go a little bit ahead.
Golden Flames. Yeah, man, she's a cutie. The 5-star.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Oh my God, don't. What? Oh, you got her.
Well, yeah, I was at like pity, so
Wow.
yeah. I had it.
Mm.
I was at pity, so it was like whatever. I just had to win the 50-50.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
Good for you. Good for you.
it's okay. Uh like I
That's
was like
another awesome 5-star you can add to your incredibly large pool.
yeah, yeah. So did I yeah, so I was playing Genshin today, okay? I was like, you know
Uh,
what? I'm gonna summon for Yoi Mia, even though a lot of people are crapping all over her
hmm.
because I'm like, guys, it's like she's like way better Amber. But you know,
What are
that's
they? What are they saying? Why are they
oh,
crapping
that
all over
she's
it?
no good, that you have to put in a lot in order to make it work and whatever. I'm like, who cares? It's like not everybody's gonna be like a Ganyu or a Hu Tao. You know what I mean? It's like, or a Zhongli even. It's like, don't
Yeah,
expect them all to be like, you know, godlike in a game. It's like, if anything, just pick a character because you think they're hot or cute or whatever it is that you're into.
there you go. That's a good
I think
way.
that's what a lot of times people forget when they're playing Genshin is that they only care about the meta.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
Yeah.
the people that usually converse about stuff like that or give their opinion are usually the ones that are like super hardcore about it. So that's why you'll probably see, those people just like, oh, why is their alt suck? Or like, why isn't it is not as good as blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
because they're
It's
just
like, well,
spoiled kids, bro.
yeah, it's like
Spoiled
not
kids.
everybody can be a nuke. It's like, yeah,
That
like
would
I
break
have
the game.
it's like, to be fair, I do have a Hu Tao and a Eula, and both of them are basically nuke characters. I put them into any situation, and I can beat almost anything in one shot.
Yeah, you just destroy
But it kind of
literally
takes the
everything around you.
fun out of the game. So eventually I
Yeah.
start using
Cause
worse
yeah, because
characters
it
or
doesn't it
worse
doesn't
characters.
right. It doesn't become as, skill based anymore where you
Yeah.
feel like super cool about doing stuff and certain moves and stuff. It just becomes press this button, kill everything, which is like absolutely not as fun. So
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I was thinking about not getting Yoimiya, but I was like, well, I like to have fun with the game. It's like, and I don't know if I'm gonna like her or not. I'm just gonna see how it goes.
yeah,
If I don't, well, I won't use her anymore, obviously. I didn't lose anything,
yeah,
but it could be a different aspect to the game that I haven't tried before,
yeah.
especially since I don't really have a bow user that's very good.
Hmm.
Well, because there aren't that many in the game. Because it was
Bro,
like
what are you talking
literally,
about?
it's
You
like
should have Amber, bro.
nobody uses Amber.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
that's
sure.
just
I'm sure no
torture.
one uses her.
Yeah, that's just torture at that point. Because I'm like, yeah, like I official, she's okay for support. Well, actually, she's pretty good support, but that's it. Dude, but actually, I forgot to tell you. So I was getting
What's
really
up?
mad. I was getting really mad playing the game, I think a couple days ago. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to summon for a weapon and see what happens. Okay. So on my 11th roll, because I was doing singles,
Mm.
I got Amos's bow, which
Who?
was a 5-star weapon.
Mm. Damn.
That, yeah, I was like, oh, that's not even the weapon I wanted, but
Mm.
cool, because that's
Good for
Ganyu's
you.
main weapon.
Oh my gosh, you lucky bastard.
So if
So
I
you
ever get a
basically,
Ganyu,
she's gonna be just crazy
yeah,
powerful.
she'll be the strongest character I have if I can get a Ganyu. But I don't have Ganyu.
Well, start saving up for her.
Yeah, I guess so. I was like, I could go for Ball, but I guess I'm gonna wait and see if they ever do a Ganyu rerun. But yeah, so as we were saying though, Genshin Impact has been the one that I've been playing the most. And as you can
Yeah.
tell, I'm really into it. I do, well, I built a few characters and whatnot. Okay, I've
Mhm.
built up most of mine, well, that I like to play with.
Yeah. Well, and just kind of talking about Genshin Impact, which is basically like probably the most anime inspired video game ever. Like it's pretty dang anime, like hardcore. I mean, it's all about waifus and husbandos. Um, but yeah, but it's cool because we all got kind of interested in the game at the same time. Me, you, Juan, Aaron, Brown Aaron, that is.
Yeah.
Um, and you've been the one that have not stopped playing. Literally, I mean, there's been moments where I've played it a ton, and then Juan's played
Yeah.
it a ton, but you have been incredibly consistent with it. So I respect you for that. But
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah, man.
trying to, I don't know, it's that, I don't know. I've never really played that many games to begin with,
Right.
at least
Yeah.
growing up. So for me it was it's like this was the first game where I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get into this.
Hmm.
And then I just kind of kept going and never really stopped.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So what is it that you like about the game so much?
I don't know.
It's just addicting?
It's just really addicting.
Because
Like,
that's the
honestly,
thing. That's the
I'm
thing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The moment that I ever beat Spiral Abyss, I'll probably stop playing.
There you go.
Or if I build a Ganyu and then I one shot everything, and then I probably stop as well.
Hmm. But
So
would you stop? Would you stop?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's the end game for me.
Wow.
Because then I'd want because then there wouldn't be anything left for me to achieve, I guess, in the game.
Bro, but you got new areas that are going to keep coming out,
Yeah,
new
and I'll play
characters.
them. And I'll play them eventually, but I would probably wait until
Yeah,
more till it catches up a bit more, which could be a
right.
couple of years to be honest. But I'll still
Yeah.
have my account. I'll still every now and then go and see how things are going, or if I need
Hmm.
to level things up to like level 100 or something, if they
Yeah.
ever put the cap to that.
I'm sure they would, bro. I'm sure
Probably
they would.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, there you go, bro. That's
Yeah.
good.
Like,
That's fun.
honestly, yeah. If I ever get a Ganyu or if I beat Spiral Abyss, that's the end of the game for me. Even though, yeah, I'm at like AR 55, I think, right now. I know I suck
Hmm.
at the game because I haven't been Spiral Abyss yet. Because apparently most people who are at 55 have already beat Spiral Abyss at least once. But yeah, that's how it goes.
That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. No
Yeah,
worries.
because
No
it's like,
worries.
yeah, I won't have anything. That's literally my goal is just beat Spiral Abyss. Because I think
Yeah.
right
Well, good
now
luck.
the furthest I ever made it was floor 11, chamber 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I get my butt handed to me. Which
Yeah.
is funny because yeah,
The furthest I've gotten was just to get the shingling ling, the fire
Chun-Ling,
cook chick,
yeah, the chef.
the
Yeah.
the chef girl, yeah.
It's like
And so
Hu
I beat
Tao at
what
home.
is that?
Huh?
There you go.
Hu
Is
Tao
it
at
that
home.
is that is that like what? You have to beat the
I think
level
there's a
9, right?
certain floor you have to beat. I can't remember what it was.
I believe
But I
it's
do remember
9.
I remember what you're talking about though. Yeah. I remember when that was a
Yeah.
challenge.
Hmm.
Honestly, I've never done anything with her, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
have her C6.
Damn.
Yeah, but I don't never use her. I've never even leveled her up or
Hmm.
anything. She's just kind of sitting there.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's how it
Well,
goes.
when you've got Diluc and you've got Hoot Tao or whatever her name is,
Yeah.
you don't need to level up anyone else.
Actually, I stopped using Diluc.
I know, I could tell because you never talk about him.
Like he's super cool and everything. He's basically like Batman, but for Mondstadt.
Yeah, he's freaking gorgeous as a man and everything. So
But yeah, the problem is that it's like usually you reach a point where you can either put resources into a couple different characters,
mhm.
and it was either him or Hu Tao. I chose Hu Tao.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Hu Tao is your baby girl, so
Yeah.
totally understandable.
Then unfortunately she nukes the whole field.
That's how it is, man. That's
Yeah,
how it
like
is.
using her charge attack, not even her ultimate, I think I've gotten like 30k on her charged attack.
Holy poop.
Her ultimate, I think I got up to like 100.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She's
That's
just like,
ridiculous.
yeah, it's like I said, most of the game for me right now is like, meh, whatever. Like
That's
daily
funny.
quests, I'm there's a certain part in Leeway. I don't know if you ever made it to it, but there's an island you can go to and you can fight 4 ruin guards at the same
Oh,
time.
wow. No, I have not been there.
Yeah, you just wander in. You can go in like once a day, go in there and kill them all.
Just nuke them.
Yeah, just nuke them. Like because of the combos that you can use against them because they're kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. They do the same combo, so.
Yeah, it's like, okay, just use Mona, her ultimate, then go to Sucrose, and then go to Hu Tao, and there you go.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Then you destroy everything.
That's funny.
Yeah, but that's how it goes.
But
I don't know. Have you played in a? I don't think you've played in a while, have you?
no, I haven't played at all for a
Yeah.
very long time. Right now, I'm playing. So I've been playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, which is basically an anime version of Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Because it's an RPG, it's a turn-based RPG, and the story is awesome and it's super funny, but it's super anime inspired, like 100%. Yeah, great freaking game, great game. But I kind of paused on playing that because I'm now replaying Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King, which is A+, 10 out of 10. Amazing game. And also extremely anime inspired.
Oh my god! Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, literally, Akira Toriyama, the father of Goku and the Dragon Ball universe, is the main guy, like in terms of creating the characters and everything. So, and Yuji Horii, which himself was a mangaka writer back in the day, and he consistently still writes, for the Dragon Quest universe, and he's worked on several other projects as well. So yeah, it's a very heavily anime-inspired series. But I have a question for you, though.
Okay.
What did you think about Dragon Quest XI-S so far?
Okay, so obviously for me, it's like I had no idea what I was going into, okay, at all. Okay, so I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going to be like, like your typical RPG, or is this like a turn-based, or what is this? Like, I had no idea. Like, you said it was just fun. All you said to me, it's fun. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. The main character looks like Trunks, not gonna lie. I was just like, man, a lot of these, it's like, man, everything looks like it's from Dragon Ball. And I'm like, oh, right. I was like, I had to remind myself, oh yeah, that's right. The character designer was Akira Toriyama. But that's just how it goes on that. So I was like, okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. But yeah, honestly though, it's been fun. Although I don't know if I'm playing it correctly, so I might need your help with it at some point.
Okay.
Just because I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And they don't really explain anything either, or at least not very well.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah,
sure. I mean,
because I'm just like
I,
super confused.
With
like, it's
what?
fun. Like, sometimes, like, you start fighting, okay? Obviously, right now I'm at the beginning, and mostly it's just a bunch of slimes, and I think the Needlers, I want to say, is what they're called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so they're what's it called? So when you're fighting, it's like I don't know how to like. Am I not allowed to stop the combat? Am I just supposed to let it play out? Because that's what it feels like sometimes. I'm like, I can't seem to do
Are
anything
you?
once they start.
Oh, are you playing on auto?
I am I?
Yeah. Are you the one inputting the commands, or is it automatically doing everything?
It's, it's just automatically doing everything. So am I playing on auto then?
What happened?
Okay, so I'm recording now, but yeah. So my internet, I guess, decided to crap out there for a bit.
Hmm.
I don't really know why.
Interesting. Okay.
Just kind of happened. I'm like, so I switched devices to see if that helped.
Hmm.
And so far, I think this one might be a little bit better. So in the
Yeah.
future, I think I'm just going to stick to using my laptop instead, since it seems to work a little bit better on that stuff.
Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, this is how we learn stuff, bro. Trial
Yeah.
through error, bro.
Okay, so where were we? Oh, yes, Dragon Quest. Okay,
Yes.
so I think I have it on auto.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
By
like.
the
I
yeah,
don't know
from what you're
why.
saying, but it like put it as a default. That's the weird thing.
That's really weird, bro. Yeah, you're
'Cause I'm like,
let me tell you something. If you
yeah,
truly want to have a good time with the game, you need
yeah,
to take that off right now. I mean,
yeah,
that's weird. I can't even believe that happened, dude. That's weird.
yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to play. I'm like, wait, I want to pick my own, yeah, my own, moves or whatever. I don't just want to start casting spells unless I wanted to.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean that option is really useful for people that like are consistently grinding and stuff,
Mm,
but not for if you're trying to like, get into the game. That sucks. So
yeah,
yeah, you're definitely when you log back in, turn that off because, you know, the part of you trying to figure out how to beat, at the beginning, it's just mostly just kill whatever's in front of you by just by attacking it or whatever. But eventually it's figuring out, what kind of spells work best against this person. Is it physical attacks better? Is special, is magic better? Can you lower its defense? Can you confuse them? Blah blah blah. And so it's all just kind of a fun little, strategy game sort of thing. But yeah, anyways, so
yeah, yeah. So that's been my experience with, well, yeah, with Dragon Quest so far.
yeah, well, that's too bad. That sucks.
Yeah,
I am pretty sad about that. So
yeah, because I'm like, yeah, I probably would have, or I'd probably be playing it a lot more if that hadn't happened. But oh well,
yeah,
now I learned something new.
yeah, that's too bad. But
Yeah.
for sure. Um, so yeah, so besides Genshin Impact and obviously the best video game franchise of all time, Dragon Quest. Um, so some other games obviously include like, you know, Pokemon. I know we've talked about Pokemon before. I know that both of us heavily, well, mostly you heavily played Pokemon Go. Um,
Yeah, I think
and
amongst our friend group, I think I am the highest level.
probably it's been, yeah, most likely.
Yeah,
Um,
at
because
least
me
the
me and
last
my
time we checked. Yeah.
yeah, me and my buddies are kind of we play, like I'm level 31 right now, but I think Devin might be 32. Cody actually might be higher than all of us, minus
Okay,
like
I could see that. Yeah.
Drew.
Well, Drew's at
Um,
like 40 something, I think.
oh
So
yeah, so he's
yeah,
definitely the
yeah.
highest. Um, yeah, and then I've got George's brother is at 36. So he's pretty high up there with his wife being at 33. And yeah, so yeah, man. I mean, that's a fun time too. I've been into Pokemon since day one, literally. Pokemon Yellow was my very first game ever. and then I played Pokemon Gold and Silver, and then it just goes on from there. But I have a very long history with the franchise. And besides that, I gotten into a lot of different games, and keeping it to anime inspired. For example, one of my favorite franchises as well, which I haven't been paying too much attention to lately, has been a franchise called Fire Emblem. Basically,
Okay, yeah. You've talked about that one before.
Okay, in
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers, there's a couple different. Well, there's several Fire Emblem characters. Basically, all the sword people are from Fire Emblem, minus Link, obviously,
And Cloud.
and Cloud. But everyone else is basically Fire Emblem, and it's a meme in the Smash Brothers community where it's like another freaking Fire Emblem character. Gosh dang it! But basically,
They're the most fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
and
like, yeah.
and that's a freaking good anime game, dude. Like, that is a good freaking game. Yeah, and just many other games, dude, that I can't even think of off the top of my head. But I mean, we've also played quite of actual anime games, like Dragon Ball, like Fighters. We used to play that quite a
Dude,
bit.
Dragon Ball Fighters. Now that one I was actually going to talk about too.
Oh,
That
cool.
is the most fun I've had playing the arcade style fighter in a long time.
I would agree with you. That was really fun. Just the graphics are just so gorgeous,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, like it feels like an old school game, but like modernized, I guess you could say, like with the
Yeah.
graphics and whatnot.
Oh yeah, the graphics and the
Yeah.
effects, like oh my gosh,
Oh
dude,
yeah. Where it
just
goes
so
from
much
like
fun.
2D to 3D. Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Well, and especially being, big Dragon Ball fans,
Oh yeah.
something like that is obviously like a dream come true. The only reason I think personally that that game isn't as successful as it could be, because that game should be one of the top played games still today. It should be.
I think
I
it still is.
Not like it could be though. And the
Hmm.
reason I think it isn't is because basically Dragon Ball is owned by three different franchises. I mean, there's the
Let's see.
anime, and all that, but then there's
So it'd be, let's see, there's Shueisha,
uh then there's like
Toei,
mhm.
and Bandai, I think you want
Yeah.
to say?
And Bandai is they do the
Like,
merchandise. They do the
yeah, they
merchandising.
do all the video games too and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have been extremely, extremely, extremely um like protective of their IP, which is understandable. But like, for example, tournaments in the beginning when Dragon Ball Fighters came out, like they were trying to get them into tournaments and stuff like that all the time. But um these companies like Bandai, for example, would literally tell the tournament people that they would fine them if people were doing tournaments for them with Dragon Ball Fighters. And so obviously that makes tournaments not want to have, this game, this
Obviously
amazing
not.
game
Yeah, no.
that a lot of people are into. But unfortunately, what that causes is a lot of people just not becoming interested in it anymore, because really a lot of people fall in love with a game for the meta, as well, and like the competitive nature of it. Like Super Smash Brothers is huge in today's standards because there's literal professionals that play it, and they've helped push the envelope towards making the game so popular. They have each of them has millions of fans, and there's a lot of eyeballs on that. And I think a big reason of it is because it's been so competitive friendly, with tournaments and stuff. And yeah, I mean, League of Legends is another example. Like, that game has a stupid amount of like just avid fans, like absolutely avid fans. And like, I mean, people are
Yeah,
literally watching
yeah,
those
yeah.
tournaments more than they're watching the Super Bowl and like, worldwide sport tournaments. So it's got a huge fan base. And I think that's where Dragon Ball Fighters messed up. I think it's because of the suits, on top. They were being too annoying about letting people, play their game, that the life that it had wasn't very long. I mean, I don't hear anything about Dragon Ball Fighters anymore. I don't know if you do, but I see that
I
it's
think last
consistently
year-
on sale, but
last year was the last time I heard anything come from it, I want to say. It might have
yeah,
even been 2019 for all I know. But
yeah,
it was
dude.
like around the time that I think that new Dragon Ball game came out was the last time I heard something about fighters.
Mm,
Because I think they were releasing another DLC for it or something.
yeah. Okay.
But that's it. Like that's all I've heard, the last news. I don't
Dude,
know.
yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to come out with a second one because it just doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it just
That doesn't.
they
Yeah, it doesn't feel.
they just I know that they're trying to basically they're trying to make it so they the people that want to use them in tournaments would have to pay to use them. But obviously no one's going to want to do that. Like no one's going to want to do that. So
Already
really
bought the phone.
yeah, it's stupid. They're just trying to get more money in like a dumb way. Like yeah, it's just business people doing business things, which really ultimately just kind of kill the franchise. But whatever. So that's how
Oh
it is.
well.
But what about is there any other games that come to mind that you've been playing or anything, or you have played that is like anime inspired at all?
Like I'm gonna have to say that the last time I honestly like I think I really only started getting into like anime games is when I met you,
Mm, okay.
or at least anime inspired games at the very
Hmm.
least. Because honestly, the games that I played growing up were mostly like Halo
Mm,
and playing Call of Duty and
mm,
I mean every now and then I'd be able to play Pokemon,
hmm.
but I would have to, because I didn't want to go out and buy a Game Boy, I'd do the what do they call them?
Emulators.
Emulators.
Hmm.
Actually, I got really good at getting people emulators that at school people started asking me how to do it. I even put it on this girl's iPad once.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. It was fun. But yeah, honestly, yeah. Apart from Pokemon and like Dragon Ball games, I didn't really play that many.
Yeah.
I guess I played some Yu-Gi-Oh like
Hmm.
games. Like I
Hmm.
played a Yu-Gi-Oh video game, but they were so hard for me.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm super little, so I didn't understand strategy or anything like that.
Right. Yeah. 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 But dude, honestly, I think if you're a big Dragon Ball fan, which obviously you are,
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm telling you, Dragon Quest, like you were saying, especially Dragon Quest 11, the
Mhm.
monsters, bro. I mean, it like you said, it feels like you're in the world of Dragon Ball. It really does, and that's a
Yeah,
big
like I
reason
was just
why.
sitting there, I was like, what the this like I kid you not, like I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I was like legit kept saying, this feels like early Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
It's like it feels like I'm playing early Dragon Ball.
Dude, yeah, and legit, that's what it's like, bro. And that's actually a big reason why I fell in love with the franchise because I've always loved Dragon Ball games. Like I've played there's a couple different RPGs that they have, but there's one that was for the DS called Attack of the Saiyans, which was a turn-based one. It was basically the first arc of Dragon Ball Z, right after Dragon Ball ended. And until you fight Vegeta, that's where the game, the story it tells basically. But I've always loved Akira Toriyama's art style. It's just so appealing and so
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so appealing and so like charismatic, and I love it so much. And so right when I started playing Dragon Quest games, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like you said, it's like the monsters, the world, the environment, the characters, everything just reminds me like we're like in a different part of the Dragon Ball universe. Like it really
Yeah.
does feel that way. And so
Like
it's
all the
kind of fun.
characters, yeah, all the characters feel like they're from Dragon Ball or something, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, it makes sense.
yeah, 100%.
It's like, and it's super charming though. Like,
It's so
it's like
charming.
I don't
Great
know what
word.
it is either. Like I'm just going around. I'm like, okay, it's not like it's not going to be like Cyberpunk 2077 with like
Mhm,
insane graphics that you can only run on like the best uh computer ever. Like, no, it's
mhm,
just a simple game. It's
mhm.
you have, you just go around and explore a lot is what it felt like.
Yeah, dude,
And
that's what it is.
it's
That's Dragon
super,
Quest.
it's very pretty. It's very
Oh,
pretty.
dude, it's pretty
It is
and
pretty.
charming, like you said. And that's the thing. That's the appeal of the game, It's exploring, it's getting to know your party members and the
Mhm.
characters and their storylines and their backstories and following the story. And like, it's just all very, very, very just charming and exciting and just, it's really fun. I just really love it a lot. It's a really good, it's such a good franchise, and that game
Yeah.
specifically, Dragon Quest 11S. Oh, great freaking game, dude! And so I hope you give it another try for sure.
Yeah, like I
Um,
said, well, now that you've explained that to me, I'm like, I feel like kind of an idiot.
oh
Because I'm
no, I mean,
like, why is this game so weird?
yeah, I kind of wish
Like,
you would
why
have
would I?
texted me or something because
Yeah,
I that's
yeah,
so weird. I can't believe that happened. Like
yeah. It
I'm
was just like,
pissed. I'm pissed that that
yeah,
happened
it was
because
like, yeah,
yeah, man, that
it
sucks.
happened. Like, I think the same thing happened to me when I first started playing like The Witcher. I had
Mm,
no idea what I was doing, so I kept getting killed.
yeah,
So it frustrated me, and so I stopped. And I asked
yeah,
somebody for help, and they were like, "Oh, so you didn't do this?" I can't even remember what it was.
yeah.
I was like, "Oh!" All of a sudden, I was able to play the game.
Dude, also, we could probably end on this note, but speaking of a very well-known anime studio translated into a video game, Studio Ghibli with
Oh,
the Ni no Kuni series.
Nino.
So, yes.
So I keep getting recommended that one from somebody at work. He's a very he's also a big anime fan like us,
Mhm.
and he's like he keeps getting me on to play Nino Kuni.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. From playing
Yeah.
I haven't beat the first Ni no Kuni. I am still playing it. Actually,
Okay.
I've thought about just going back and playing it again because it is a very good game. But in terms of actual gameplay, I would I would still hands down say that Dragon Quest 11S is a way better game. In terms of gameplay, in terms of graphics,
Mhm.
it's funner. The characters are way, way, way more interesting. Um, like, dude, once you meet, for example, once you get out of that first training area, because that's mostly like a prologue area,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll meet your first companion, and his name's Eric, and he
Oh, okay.
is so freaking cool, dude. Like, so cool. Um, but
He's not gonna lie, the love interest, I assume it's a love interest that he's
yeah,
hanging out with. It's
yep.
kind of annoying.
Gemma or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Gemma or whatever.
Yeah, she's cute. Her accent's kind of weird, but
Yeah, especially
um,
yeah, I was like playing it in English is like, why does everybody sound like they're either from England or Ireland?
dude. Well, and that's another cool thing. That's another good thing about the series that you'll enjoy is every city or kind of yeah, basically every different city, the people are like it represents a different part of the world. Like there's a place that is Italian, very Italian, where like they even use Italian words, and like you'll read it and you can tell that it's like an Italian accent, so it's really
Oh
funny.
no.
there's a Spanish place, there's a Portuguese place, there's a a Japanese city, there's a Chinese place, there's like a very like cold, like Russian looking place. Like it's very cool. It's very Dragon Quest likes to do that a lot, where they like to base off their cities and characters from like actual parts of the world, and it adds to like the entertaining part of it. But the biggest appeal Dragon Quest has as a series is their just their funny, like it's just funny. It's like super funny, like the people and the characters and like the jokes. And it's super what's it called? Punny. Like there's a lot of puns. The game is
Nice.
full of puns. And so
Nice.
that's another thing that's funny. But yeah, now going back to Ni no Kuni, the game is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong; it's really fun. It's entertaining, but and honestly, it's Studio Ghibli to a T. I mean, the main character is a little kid. The little monsters and the magic and everything is very, very charming. Just absolutely charming. The characters, the world, everything is very charming. But again, if you're trying to play a game that's more entertaining and has better characters and better gameplay, Dragon Quest. Do that one first, and then go back to Ni no Kuni and try that. But yeah. So anyway, but these are games that take a while. You have to be very patient because it's very repetitive. You're grinding. I mean, the battles are turn-based, the appeal of these kind of games is the progression. As you, the character, every time you battle, you get a little bit more XP, and then you level up, and then you learn new spells or abilities, or you get better armor and you get stronger weapons. That's the appeal of an RPG, a turn-based RPG or an RPG game, is the progression aspect of it. And it takes a specific person to really be interested in that sort of thing. And it's not for everyone. Like I know, for example, our buddy Brown Aaron, he has no patience for RPG games. It's just not his thing.
He's not a grinder.
He's a run and gun. He likes excitement and he likes everything,
Yeah, like when
like
you told
that.
me Genshin Impact, I was like, wait, the whole game hasn't even been released yet.
Yeah, he's just a troll. He's also a very big
like,
troll.
what?
He just says dumb stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
But
I'm like, what the freak? It's like you can't beat the game. It's
yeah,
like, did you beat all the Spiral Abyss?
That happened with so there's this mobile game that came out a while ago called Fire Emblem Heroes, which is basically the same idea of Genshin Impact. You're trying to pull for 5-star characters.
Yeah, it's another gacha game. Yeah,
it's basically a gacha game. Yeah, and he got like a really good looking character, and he's like, okay, I won, I'm done, I beat the game. And we're like, me and Juan were like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? I have way more 5-star characters than you. I haven't beat the game yet. He's like, nope, I got Camilla, I win, which is like the character that he got. But anyways, whatever. But yeah, dude, so anyways, in terms of any other games that I can think, I mean, there's a ton of games that I haven't even mentioned or we've even talked about. Like there's the Tales series game, for example. There's a new one coming out called Tales of Arise, which actually looks very, very fun and very interesting.
Another one that I've been recommended a lot by that coworker.
And that's a big franchise. Yeah, and that's a big franchise as well in the anime gaming community, especially. But then you've got games as well that like I can't honestly. I had another game off the top of my head that I was going to mention, but I can't think of it right now. But there's a lot of games that we haven't even talked about, or I haven't even played. Oh, there's another one called Xenoblade Chronicles, which is pretty popular. It's
I've heard of it, but I've never even seen it.
The two new characters, the last Smash Brothers DLC characters are from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The anime girls the big booby
Oh,
ones.
okay. The one that everybody's like, oh no, not another anime girl. Or I don't
Yeah.
know. That's what
Well,
I heard. Yeah, a
I
lot of
mean,
people.
I'm pretty sure people were like, "Yay, anime titty girl," but
They
something
were
like
also like, no, anime titty girl.
that. So, but yeah, so that's another franchise that's pretty popular that I haven't really played
Yeah,
either. But yeah, there's a lot of them, dude. But yeah, the ones I like the most are Fire Emblem, Pokemon. Um, I want to get in more into Nino Kuni. There's only 2 games, but I want to get into them more. And then obviously the Dragon Quest series. So those are my, top ones. And then Genshin Impact. I've already talked about it a million times. I would like to get into it more, but I'm waiting for those 2 things. Do you remember what they are?
a Switch version
A
or
Switch version
controller
or
compatibility.
yes, for my Android. And
Which I'm
so
like, shoot, yeah, because they don't have Android support. They support on iPad, but
I
yeah,
know, which is stupid, but
I'm
anyways,
like, huh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, like
yeah.
legit, Apple added support for like Xbox or PS4 controllers.
Smart. It's
Yeah,
just I don't know why
yeah,
Android it's taking so long for them.
there must be something, which is kind of weird though, because like on Windows 11, you're supposed to be able to play Android games or or use Android apps on there, which I'm like, okay, that's gonna be interesting.
That's annoying,
Yeah,
but whatever. But
yeah,
yeah, dude. So those are my favorite games and franchises in terms of like anime based stuff.
yeah,
Um, and yours is, I guess, Genshin Impact as of right now.
yeah. That's about it. Or I
and
mean,
and we're having you explore some other ones. I mean,
yeah,
you're
we're
playing
trying
Dragon Quest. You're
Dragon
gonna
Quest, yeah.
and then Nino Kuni someday, and
Yeah, and then hopefully maybe one day one of the Tales games I'll
yeah,
play.
I would like to get into those too,
Yeah.
honestly.
And
So
then I've never played Fire Emblem, but you always talk so much stuff about it that I've considered it. Also, Final Fantasy is one that I've always wanted to get into
mm,
since I was like, I think I've known about Final Fantasy, but never been able to play it since I was like 8.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's another series that's way more popular than all the ones we've talked about that
Yeah.
we haven't even mentioned. But I've beat only Final Fantasy 15, which
Mm.
was pretty good. And
Did
then
they
I
say
played a couple
15
other
was
ones,
coming out
but
soon? I can't
yeah,
remember.
16.
Okay.
Yep, yep,
16 was coming out soon.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I think it's a mobile game, or something like that. I don't
Oh,
know.
well, I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah. So
But yeah, dude.
yeah, bro. But besides that, how's it going?
Dude, did you see the video that I sent you?
The trailer for Stone Ocean?
Yeah.
It was pretty good, dude.
Netflix.
Yeah, that's interesting. I saw that was
I'm
very
guessing
interesting.
Netflix paid a lot of money to to have it on there.
Dude, that I just now that you
Yeah.
said that, I noticed that just now. But yeah, you're right. Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be global exclusive in December.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I better catch up before then.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks
Yeah, that's
pretty
why I'm like,
entertaining.
okay. Yeah,
Kind
because
of weird though. Like it still stands, but it seems like it's like coming out of her blood or something.
oh, okay. So, well, spoilers.
Oh.
So her stand is called Stone Free,
Oh.
and think of it as like who do I explain it as? Oh, you remember Doflamingo?
Yeah.
It's basically like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
like strings and whatnot.
Whoa.
At least
Huh.
that's what I know. I don't know a lot because I don't I didn't look too much into it
Mm-hmm.
on what happens in Stone Ocean. I know how it ends, but I don't know a lot of the details.
Mm.
But that's because so many spoilers on the internet. And to be
Yeah.
fair, that part has been out for like 15 years. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it ended in like 2004, I want to say.
Dang.
So
Interesting.
that part in the manga ended, yeah, like a long time ago. So that's why I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, it would be hard to avoid spoilers at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So even then, yeah. So her name is Jolene, obviously,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, her dad is Jotaro,
Jotaro.
and well,
He looks way different though. He looks like smaller and skinnier. Like,
yeah, it looks like
what's up with that?
the art style's changed a bit.
A
I think
lot.
he's also supposed to be like 40 or something like that.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, so
Huh.
that'll be interesting to see. But I'm like, all right, all right. It's like they got everybody from Foo Fighters. They got Weather Report, which I think they called Weather Forecast in the
Oh yeah.
localization.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, there's a few others.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. But dude, that's not what I'm most excited for this week.
Oh.
Okay. I know, weird, right? So this week, I want to say it's going to be Friday as
Okay.
of when we're recording this.
Okay.
So this Friday on Amazon Prime, in the US, they're gonna release the Rebuild movies on there. And
Rebuild.
so they are another telling of Neon Genesis Evangelion, but it's
Whoa.
4 movies. Yeah.
Wow. That sounds
So
cool.
yeah, it is cool. So
Wow.
that's why
So
I'm like,
basically it's the
okay,
whole series, but condensed into 4 movies?
yes, basically.
Wow.
But it's from what I don't know a lot about it either, but they're like it's supposed to be like another telling of it from I guess things are a little bit different
Mm.
from the original. Because the
Okay.
original, man, that one's one a little crazy,
Mm.
especially at the end. Like
Really?
it is legit one of the only times you have to like watch the series, stop at an episode, go watch the first half of a movie, and then go back, finish where you're at in the series, and then keep going in on the other half of that movie.
What the freak?
And the movie
That's
came out like a year or two after the series came out.
that is weird.
Yeah, that's why Evangelion is kind of weird.
Huh.
It was something to do with like how they ran out of budget, so the ending was a little weird.
Oh,
That's why
that's
eventually they
odd.
had to come out with a movie to kind of clean it up.
Yeesh. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that sounds fun. I mean, I'm down to watch
Yeah.
them.
Even the rebuild movies. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Although I would suggest watching the series first,
Mm.
it's what everybody says,
Okay.
and watch the movie called End of Evangelion.
Mm.
And then you should be good to watch the movies
Okay. Dude,
for the most part. Yeah.
if you want to help me with this and you can like come up with a list exactly what I need to watch first, like which
Okay.
series and like which
All
movies
right.
and
All right. Just so go on to Netflix
uh-huh.
and then find Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay.
And when you get to the last 2 episodes, stop and then call me.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll
Neon
figure it out
Genesis
from there.
Evangelion and
Yeah.
then the last 2 episodes stop.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
And
well I'll have to
then
write that down.
we'll figure out what to do from there.
Okay.
At least
Well,
if I can remember how it was supposed to go, because yeah, you reach a certain point where you're like, I have no idea what's going on. Because this is all supposed to be happening inside the mind of like a 12-year-old or 14-year-old, I think.
huh?
Yeah.
What the freak?
Yeah, you'll understand when we get there. You'll understand.
Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, let me
So
catch up with JoJo's first. So
yeah, that's fair. I mean, are you still watching?
yeah, I watched a couple episodes today.
Oh yeah, did you make it to the Oingo Boingo Brothers?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was so weird. I'm
They
actually on.
didn't even. They didn't. It's like the first time I think that crew got attacked and didn't even realize it.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't even realize that. That's funny.
That they were just so incompetent that they couldn't even do that.
It's so weird, man.
Oh my gosh.
Even the ending was like the ending credits of that.
Oh yeah, it was different. That's
It was
right.
all the Oingo Boingo like art
Yeah.
style and stuff. I was just like,
Yeah.
this is so weird, but it's cool that they're like dedicating,
Yeah.
all this stuff to the Oingo Boingo brothers. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was a ridiculous episode. But right now I'm on the next episode I need to watch, which I'll probably watch right after we hang up, is
Okay.
Anubis Part 2.
Is that the one with the sword? I want to
The
say
sword, yeah.
that's a
Yep.
stand as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's kind of weird on that one.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I'm excited to watch the second part. But
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting one, but yeah, I'll let you watch it. It's pretty fun. It's fun.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Polnareff is just
He's
that guy.
ridiculous.
That guy, man. I
Oh
swear.
yeah, you did get to see him again in part 5.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's
That'll
fun.
be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, so whenever you get around to that point, it'll
Well,
be good. It'll be good.
I'll definitely
yeah,
have
so
a lot
you
of time to
gotta-
catch up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll
Cool.
probably be watching the Rebuild movies this week at some point.
Oh, snap. Are you gonna order them?
They're free.
Oh, is it on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Very
they're just
cool.
gonna have them on there. At least I think they're free if you have Amazon Prime. So
Nice.
we'll see how it goes.
Very cool. Yeah, man. Cool. Well, sounds good, bro. Anything else you want to say before we end the episode, brother?
No, not really. You got anything?
No, just been, watching everything we've always been watching. One Piece is getting freaking good as always.
Honestly, the last 2 episodes were kind of boring for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
they did too many flashbacks, I think.
Yeah,
Like they kept
honestly,
going back to what's it called, one girl's flashbacks. So I was
Tama,
just super annoyed.
Tama.
Yeah, Tama.
Yeah, I think the reason I enjoyed them is because I just love Luffy and Zoro's stupidity.
Oh yeah,
It's so
that
funny,
is true.
man. They're just so over the top.
Oh
man.
no.
Oh my gosh. And then Eustace Kid is basically the same. It's just they're just so dumb.
That's why. Well, yeah. What is it? All 3 of them. Well, I guess it's not a big spoiler anymore, but yeah, all 3 of them have Conqueror's hockey. So I guess it comes with a little stupid included.
Yeah, seriously.
Like I'm like trying to think about it. It's like, yeah, every Conqueror's hockey user always does something like so stupid that you're like, are you sure?
Why are you so strong?
It's like think about it. It's like Big Mom always with her thing. Kaido's always trying to commit suicide. Shanks just
is the only smart one.
Even then, when he was around Luffy, he always was goofy.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
At first, you can barely take him seriously, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, sounds good, dude.
Cool.
So,
well,
yeah, editing this one's going to be interesting, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's too bad.
That's okay. No, it's not your fault. It's something happened over here. I don't know what, but yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. And then I'll work on a thumbnail. So
yeah, sounds
but
good.
Thank you guys for watching our newest episode of Puppy and Juice, episode 16, right? This is episode 16?
Yeah, I think you're
sure.
right. Yeah, I think
pretty
you're
sure
right.
it is.
Yeah.
Don't forget, everyone, to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with us and our awesome stuff that we do. Cool. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and we will see you guys next time.
Yep. Peace.
Bye.